All right, this is the last tidbit helpful hint that I'm going to try and give to you guys doing these 5.7 oil pumps and cam upgrades, all this good shit. So you can put a high pressure, high volume oil pump in there. If you do the Mopar, it's going to come with a pressure regulator spring that's meant for a hellcat, which has got a lot more orifices that bleed off oil pressure. The supercharger, the piston oil squirters, etc. If you're doing it on a 6.4, you can probably get away with leaving this spring in there because you've already got the oil squirters. So that's kind of like the big thing. The 5.7s don't have those. They also don't have the supercharger. They don't need as much oil capacity, but we want the higher flow at idle. But the max PSI is actually dictated by this spring. And so to keep you in your 5.7 vehicles from having a code set, which is actually for oil pressure out of parameter, which could be high or low. You can either turn it off in the computer, do a wiring repair, or just simply swap these springs around. You'll still get the higher volume from the low engine speeds from the bigger rotors in the pump here, but you will not get that out of pressure code because you're going to put the 5.7 spring back in the Hellcat oil pump, which will help keep it at the 60-ish PSI instead of upwards of 80. So just last helpful tidbit there. You don't want to put a Hellcat oil pump in there and then wind up a month later getting a check engine light for oil pressure and then freaking out. So here's your helpful hint.